about. One, we don't have a history of semiconductor manufacture in this country. So we have to build that capability first. It's safer to start with a more mature technology where your chances of success are significantly higher. Second, it's also cheaper because across the world, the semiconductor industry is subsidized by government because of its foundational nature, because of the very cyclical nature and very high capital investment. As a result, it's always subsidized, and the more advanced the node you go to, the more expensive it is. And given what is affordable in the Indian context, it's safer and cheaper to stick to the less expensive and to go for the more mature nodes. That is the second reason. The third reason is that most of the leading producers in the globe of semiconductors, like Taiwan, like Japan, like the United States, and many parts of Europe, have moved on to really the leading edge nodes, so the mature countries. The legacy space has virtually been vacated and it's almost fully occupied with China. So there's only one other country which can counter the total volume of production that China can achieve. And so for those...
By legacy space, you mean about 25 nano...
By 28 nanometers and above.
28 above. So, which mostly goes into the simpler products like cars.
It goes into automobiles, it goes into medical electronics, it goes into more strategic electronics.
That's the mass usage of chips.
That's a huge usage.
So that's a brilliant point you're making, that we are not going for super high end. We are going for medium end, and your only competitor there is China.
Our only competitor, and therefore, the world needs an alternate source of supply, and that's precisely what we are attempting to do, and that's the segment. That segment, incidentally, is 70% by volume and about 35% by value.
Okay.
So we are sort of hitting that spot where there's a reasonable value, but there's a huge volume, and that's a stable volume. So Excellent. It's a stable market.
That's a brilliant point.